What's up, everybody? How y'all doing tonight? This your girl Tasha Renee, and we're back with another installment of Spotlight Introducing. And tonight, y'all, I got this absolutely amazing singer, actress, entrepreneur. That look, if y'all ain't watching tonight, you're doing yourself a disservice because she's amazing. I've been knowing her for a few years now, and I still don't know even the half of the things that she's able to do. She is phenomenal. She owns Lanyard Media Group. She is a graduate of the infamous Pebblebrook High School, Performing Arts School in Cobb County. Y'all, and let me tell you, the voice is going to take you all the way there tonight. So let me tell you, hold on to your weave, hold on to your hats, make sure everything is secure because look, I got Toya in the house tonight, y'all. What's up, mama? How you doing?
Hi, Tasha. How are you? How do I follow up that introduction?
You don't have nothing to do. Just be yourself. What? Man, I'm so excited to see you.
Yes, me too. Me too. It's
It's
been
been
a
a
minute.
minute. It's been
Mm-hmm.
a minute. Yes, and we've worked together on a show
Yeah.
before, and that was such a pleasurable experience. Let me tell you, I've had some other opportunities to work for other people, and the production crew has always that wonderful to work with. But
I can understand.
look, but I tell you, man, it was such a pleasure working with you. I enjoyed it so much. It actually it exceeded my expectations. So there was
Wow.
no way I could do something like this and not give you the opportunity to showcase what you have. So thank
I
you so
appreciate
much
you.
for
Thank
joining
you.
me tonight.
Thank
Cool.
you.
You ready to have this conversation?
Ready. I'm ready.
You ready to be open and honest?
I am. Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get into it. So, you guys, tonight we're gonna learn as much as we can about Toye. Let me tell you, not only is she a singer, she's an actress. She owns her own business, and I think she does behind the scenes productions and things like that. Look, this is the lady you want to know. So I got to find out, how did you get into the whole entertainment thing? How did you get to become production and acting and singing and writing and all of that? How did that happen?
Well, singing has always been my first love. I can remember probably as back as 4 or 5 years old, I used to entertain the guests
Mhm.
coming over with Stephanie Mills' home. I used to make them sit down on the couch and sing. I just sang my song to them,
Mhm.
audience, my mom's friends. And then from there, just, singing in the church, of course. And like you mentioned earlier, I did Bellbrook High School Performing Arts Vocal Conservatory program. And so got into there. And that's where I honed in or learned more side of singing and musical theater. And then from there, I started auditioning for different plays, also put on plays at church, of course,
Okay.
and just kept growing that. I didn't really know that I do music, right? So I've always wanted to be a singer, but um, I saw what I wanted to do, but
Mhm.
the theory paths kind of took over,
Okay.
and but then realized both of those things, the acting and music go hand in hand. I tell people if you're a singer, you're an actor too. You're an actress
Look,
too. You have to.
you have no choice. I tell my kids all the time, you can act without singing, but there is no way you can sing without acting.
Right.
They go
That's
hand in
it.
hand. You have to have
That's
them both.
it. So as I continue to do the behind the scenes stuff just kind of fell on me without me knowing.
Okay.
I had some directors that would just ask me little things like, "Oh, do you pass or creating a phone sheet or a phone log or what have you, or
Mhm.
creating a schedule." And so I started doing that, and the more responsibility started to um, be bestowed upon me, from creating flyers to doing casting calls. Then it just continued to blossom and snowball into production management. At the same time, still being required to perform.
That's a lot of work.
Well, listen, that's a lot of work. A lot of
Look,
work. And as much as and it's like, oh, I will be kicking and screaming, like, I just want to be the performer in this moment. Like, don't ask, and I wouldn't even ask to, do you need help behind the scenes? Mm-mm. It just they just threw it on me, you know.
wow.
So, and I still do that. I
Mhm.
still um, operations management. I am serve for a nonprofit organization called Jazz Matters here in Metro Atlanta. I serve on their board, but I'm also
Okay.
the operations manager. And want to give a big shout out to Edwin and Janice Williams, the founders of Jazz Matters here in Metro Atlanta. And we put on concerts, and we also do jazz education
Mhm.
for the youth and those who want to know more about jazz, but here in Metro Atlanta. And we showcase a lot of Atlanta's regional or home based artists as well that people may not know about. But they are here in Atlanta, and they're well known, but people still don't know about them. Um,
Okay.
yeah, so over there, I'm performing, but I'm also running behind the scenes too. So both are being switched
Whew.
simultaneously. And then I also have the awesome pleasure to serve as an associate producer for Lolita Snipes and Lolita Snipes Productions. Her main play that she has been running for the past 4 years has been Head Over Heels, and I've had the awesome pleasure to serve behind the scenes and been able to tour with them um, on that production, which has been amazing.
Look, that's the fun stuff, the touring, but the
Yes,
behind the scenes stuff, oh Lord, oh Jesus, that's a
you know,
lot of work, a
that's a lot
lot
of
of
work.
work.
Yeah.
But
Hmm.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's worth it in the end, though.
Yeah, it definitely is. It allows me, because you never, the gigs are far and few between, right?
Mhm.
So doing the behind the scenes stuff allows me to stay near and connected to my art. Whether just sitting at home waiting for the phone to ring, then
Mhm.
I'll pick up something behind the scenes and I'm still around it. So I'm still getting filled doing it because I'm still around my art.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. So, if you had to choose between acting and singing, which one would you choose?
I would singing. I would probably say, yeah, that's my first love. So, you know, I do it when no one's looking.
Uh huh. I know that's
It
right.
wakes me up in the morning.
Look.
When I'm sad or when I just need my spirit fulfilled,
Mhm.
a song will bubble up out of, you know. So singing, definitely.
That's how you know somebody loves music or loves to sing when it is the first thing you wake up to and it's the last thing you do before you go to bed. And then
Hmm.
everywhere in between, that's a singer right there. And I'm gonna tell you one thing. I'm so excited to hear you sing tonight. Look, I'm ready. I'm ready now. But I'm gonna go ahead and be patient and wait a little bit tonight.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So tell me some of the Head Over Heels is that and what any other shows that you've done that you've worked on?
Right. So Head Over Heels, of course, you would with a Ruth
Yeah, I
a
remember
few
that.
years ago. I've also worked on as a performer. I've worked on Broadway shows. So I've done I Have a Dream. I've done musical on Madam T.J. Walker.
Mm.
I have done. Oh, let's see. I've done. Um, listen, I'm drawing a blank.
It's that many.
Um,
That's the thing.
Many. It's like, oh, I didn't realize I did that many shows. But I had my stint of going to New York, performing in New York, being off Broadway, doing miniature tours. So I've
Hold
performed.
on.
Yeah,
You can't just gloss over
I
that
can't I
like it
can't
ain't
gloss over that.
anything. No, did you just say you did off Broadway in New York?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, come on now, give me some. I need some tea,
Yes.
some something. Like, what was that like? What did it feel like being in the theater, off Broadway and being able to that's like a dream to be able to do that.
So being quite honest,
Uh-huh.
initially it was very intimidating because you
Okay.
hear, I'm not sure if you've heard, but I know people say If you're not a New York performer or an LA performer, you just don't have it. And contrary to popular belief, a lot of people still think, in the South are picking cotton still.
Are you serious?
Oh, yeah, they do. But being in New York, it was a breath of fresh air.
Mm,
Because in New York, they eat, sleep, and breathe entertainment.
mm-hmm.
You know, in the South, we're trying to juggle between, do I work the 9 to 5? Do I do the full time entertainment? But the 9 to 5 thing, it's the part time gig. Entertainment is the full time gig there in New York. But I loved it. It was just a breath of fresh air. I mean, to the point where after shows we would go and dialogue about it.
Mm,
Just sit
yes.
around, and really dissect the show that we saw, or that we performed in. Um, and it was a moment of iron sharpening iron.
Mm,
You had to, you couldn't just kind of skate by and not be on your game in New
okay.
York. Also taught me, or showed me rather, that, you know, it doesn't matter where you're from, you know. Um, I have the same, some instances, the gift was better than some of those that were quote unquote bred there. So I just loved it.
Wow. Man, that sounds like an absolutely amazing experience. I'm
Hmm.
gonna get up there one day. I'm gonna do one
Yeah.
show. One
Hmm.
day. I'm gonna do a show up there. Cause I can only imagine. I went to New York. I was actually up there to do opera and had the opportunity to do some opera work up there and study up there. And it was a great experience.
Yeah.
But it was cold. It was just
Yeah,
cold.
that
Like,
that that wind, slaps
woo,
you a little bit different in
woo,
New York.
woo. Lord, I was like, oh Lord Jesus, my bones feel it out here.
Hmm.
You know, being from the South and then going up there, you're like, oh, this is a shock. But
Well, I got a funny story for you. So my very first time going to New York, it's the end of February, beginning of March. So up there, had my jacket, my old Burlington Coat Factory jacket from the South,
uh-huh.
and got to New York, and it was like, what you doing? Because this ain't gonna work. I need you to go. You can get a jacket from here, but don't bring that Southern winter jacket up here and think you gonna
That's funny. That's funny.
survive.
Oh, how you felt it that day, did you?
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
Look, I don't mind New York in the summer,
Uh-huh.
in the spring, maybe.
Right.
Maybe at the beginning of the fall. Well,
Hmm.
pray about that winter. Okay, so how did you end up here in Atlanta? First of all, where are you from?
Orleans.
See, she from that NO. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
you a
Uh-huh.
Saints girl.
Uh-huh. Yes, I
Yes,
bleed
who
black and
that? We
gold.
got two Saints girls on the front
Yes,
here tonight. Uh-huh. So where all my who that fans, where y'all at?
that's
Sorry,
right.
y'all dirty birds. Sorry, y'all. Anyway, we live here, but Saints all
Right.
day. Uh,
All day.
so how did you get from New Orleans to New York and then to Atlanta? Or if
So
that even was the
so the route was from New Orleans to Atlanta. So my mom actually moved. I My mom is here. I have two brothers and a sister that's here, and some cousins that are here too. But she moved first and got set up, and then we came after her. And so I came. My oldest sister, she of course she went to the military. Anyway, my brother and I came, and then my younger brother was born here. So I actually got my tutelage in, performing arts here, and then New York from here.
okay. And
Hmm.
was that just like you taking a leap of faith and going to New York and say, I'm going to do this? Or was that like a plan? Like, how did
No,
you?
So I actually auditioned for a theater company that used to be here in Atlanta. They're no longer here. That theater company specialized in off Broadway shows, and
Okay.
still had their connections in New York. What happened with that was we had a show that we were trying to pitch for Broadway. Um, and that led to us because the writer lived in New Jersey, and so that just led to us, you know, going up the road.
Okay.
To,
Man.
hmm
So, okay. I like that. So you came here first,
hmm
then it was like this back and forth with New York and Atlanta.
Right, right. So we did. I was back and forth from here to New York for about good 6 months straight. Hmm
Okay. So like when you did an off-Broadway show, would you stay up there for the entire time, the length of the
Yes.
show?
So yeah. So we had an actor's house. So all the performers that were in the show, we stayed in that house, and we would rehearsing and performing, and then when it was over, we came back to Atlanta. So every time we would go up there, we would do the same thing.
Sounds like a dope experience.
Mm.
Like how, like what's the time frame between then and now? How many years has it been? Like
It's been yes, it's been 10 years. Hmm
is this something you would consider doing again?
It's definitely something I would consider again. Yeah.
Okay. That
Hmm
sounds so cool. Y'all just don't know. That's the kind of stuff I like. I know I am admitting this. Yes, I am dramatic and I enjoy being dramatic. That's the fun stuff. Come on
Yes.
now.
Uh
Yes, when you got all these extras, that's the fun stuff. But anyway,
huh.
I digress. Okay, so tell me, like, have you done any albums? Have you worked on anything like that? Or are you considering doing one?
Definitely considering doing one. I've been doing more songwriting, collaborating on songwriting as well. So am the difficult part about doing an album is um, being put in a box. The industry tends to put you in a box or one genre, and um, I sing a lot of genre, a lot of things.
Look,
And I love music. So it's like, trying to narrow it down to one lane has been the difficult part. And probably that's why it's taking so long for me to have released an album.
so why are you doing that? Why are you allowing the world's views to put you in that box? You don't have to be. Because
Hmm.
what you have, somebody needs to hear. And if that means every song is something different, then that means there's something different for different people out in the world. I mean, and I'm gonna tell you the reason why I say that is because I'm like that as well. I don't
hmm
want to be put in a box
Right.
because God is not in one, so why I gotta be?
Well, you right. Well, I've got my marching orders. Thank you,
Mm-hmm.
Tasha.
Yeah. I mean, if you, I look at last night I was able to the artist of the week last night was Fantasia.
Okay.
And that was one of the things that she talked about
hmm
in an interview she did um where she talked about I don't want to be put in a box. I sing country, I sing,
hmm
soul, I sing, and so why do that? So her I forgot the name of the particular album, but it was the album where she had a country song on it. She had the gospel song, I Made It on it. She had the
hmm
soul song on it. She had a rock song on it. She did everything she wanted to do. And I feel like
hmm
that is a wonderful blueprint for artists to see. You don't have to conform to what they try to make you into. Be
Right.
yourself. Somebody out there needs you.
You. You're right.
So
You're right.
I'm gonna challenge you to put that album out, regardless of how many genres is on there. That just means you're proficient in all of them, man.
Well,
Just
I
because
accept
somebody
the
else,
challenge.
thank you very much. Just because somebody else can't do it, that's their fault. Do
mm,
you? We can
gotcha.
create our own things. That's why independent artist is the way to go. I think
hmm
personally. So I don't know. All this talk about music, I actually want to hear you sing something.
Okay.
So how about we sing something right now? What song would you like to do for us?
I'm going to, since we're talking about just being independent, and I'm going to go with a let's free your dreams.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Let me
All right.
cue this up right quick.
Is this an original or
No, so this is a cover. This is which is one of my favorite artists.
mhm,
And just talk about taking that leap. And I think that's very befitting.
I agree. And let
Hmm.
me tell you, now is the perfect time to do it.
Right,
All right. So
right.
let's go, you guys. Listen to Free Your Dreams by Shantae Khan, but sung by Toya.
Yes, here we go. No, yeah. Oh, I'm ready to live this thing called life. I'm taking it one day at a time. Won't let the bad moments change my mind. I'm freeing my dreams from deep inside. I'm not trying to be something I'm not. I'm just trying to use what I've got. Over time, you'll see that I make it a little bit weak. But it don't mean that I still don't have a dream. So I say, reach up and touch the sky and fly. Jump up and kiss the sun. You've already won. Just look up and don't look back. You're on the right track. Wake up and free your dream into reality. I'm taking each moment as if it's my last. Don't wanna rush my lessons, no. I'm embracing my future, learning from my past. I'm counting on, oh, oh, oh. I'm not trying to be something I'm not. I'm just trying use what I've got. Over time, you'll see that I may get a little bit weak. I mean that I still don't have a dream, yeah. So I say, reach up and touch the sky and fly high. Jump up and kiss the sun. You've already won. Just look up and don't look back. You're on the track. Wake up and free your dreams into reality. Reach up and touch the sky. Jump up and kiss the sun. You've already won. Just look up and don't look back. Stay on the right track. Wake up and free your dream to reality. Free your dreams. Free. Wake up and free your dreams, yeah. Oh, time to reach up. I said it's time to jump up. Oh, look up. Ooh, I said wake up. Yeah. Reach up and touch the sky and fly high. Wake up and jump. You've already won. Look up and don't look back. Stay on the right track. Free your dreams, free your dreams. So I said, reach up and touch the sky Fly high, jump up and touch the sun. You've already won. Look up and don't look back. You're on the right track. Wake up and free your dreams. Free your dreams. Ba-da-da-da-ba-ba-da-da. Na-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, free your dreams. Free.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am,
You
ma'am.
better sing, mother. Yes. Absolutely beautiful.
Thank
Absolutely
you.
beautiful. Man, okay, so I have to ask, you
Mhm.
talked earlier about the different not wanting to be in a box and different things like that.
Mhm.
And so and this song kind of has a jazzy feel to it, but it's still kind of soulful. So
Right.
what genres are you, well, in your terms you were battling with? Which which genres were you trying to decipher between?
um, this song in particular, like you said, it has a jazz soul vibe. Not in not so R&B, not so all the way gospel extreme, but um, I definitely love jazz. Definitely inspired by neo soul, um, and I just want to mix it all: neo soul, jazz, gospel, just kind of blend it all
Oh,
together.
I
Yeah.
feel you.
Uh huh.
I definitely feel you.
Yeah.
So, if you had to choose an artist that kind of, I'm not going to say that you mimic or anything, but an artist that kind of represents your style,
Mhm.
who would you say that is?
Off, I would probably say Lettucey.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Lettucey. I love Lettucey. Lettucey, I consider her a singer. Watching her, she's amazing. She has so much fun on stage.
Mm-hmm.
She just, you know. Yeah, so I would say Lettucey.
Okay. All
Mm-hmm.
right. Yeah, I'm a huge Ledisi fan too. I remember her from her first album when everything was independent, the first one and the second one. You remember she
Mm-hmm.
did Round Midnight and all of
Yeah.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like
She
phenomenal singer.
did the I don't know if you heard the remake of Once Had Your Love, the Isaac Brothers.
No.
Yes, you gotta put that on your playlist.
Okay. You know I'm
Yeah.
gonna look for it as soon as we finish. Hello.
Mm-hmm.
Going straight to that YouTube page and find
Right.
that. Because I can binge watch her. There are
Yeah.
certain artists I can binge watch, and she's
Mm-hmm.
definitely one of them.
Yeah.
She's yeah, she's phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
So if you had an artist you wouldn't mind collabing with, who would it be?
Collective. Um, I would say wouldn't be one.
Okay.
Um, I would say Layla.
Mm,
Um, uh, let's see, from a male vocalist artist, Stevie, of course. He's
oh
just,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
hand. Um, and Leela James.
Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
okay.
Mhm.
I like her too. Yeah,
Yeah.
her voice is unique.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So have you written or produced or done any like music for other artists that we might know about or
No, not as of yet. I can't. I gotta be kind of tight-lipped so on who's gonna, uh, cut it. So as soon as I have that information on the next, then I can say,
Okay.
you know, this is
Oh,
what we've
oh,
done.
don't worry, you'll be back. Cause
Uh-huh.
now you want I got to know.
Right.
The curiosity is there. I want to know who you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
But yeah. Okay. So in in working in multi genres, basically, like the
Mhm.
act, the singing, the production, and everything, for someone who's watching who just doesn't know what to do, what encouragement or advice, what's something that you can tell them to kind of help them get started or to know, point them in the right direction?
Mhm.
Like, what would you say to yourself when you were starting out? What would you say now?
Um, Education first. Honestly, my mom uh tried to give me piano lessons, non
Mhm.
piano, and went toward the clarinet.
Mhm.
And
Mm.
now that I know what I know, I should
Mhm.
have stayed taking them piano lessons.
Uh-huh.
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 You know. So don't box yourself in. I definitely would say that. I talked to musicians that started off learning one instrument and now they know three or four instruments. So challenge yourself. Also, one of the best things, and I praise God for this all the time. Um, though many people may not know who I am, I'm grateful for the journey that God has had me on because I have been blessed to sit at some of the feet of people that ordinarily, and who have tenure in this industry. We're talking about 40 plus years in this industry and have seen so much. And they're so share their pearls and just, give them. And so for an artist that may be out there now that's mainstream or what may not have that opportunity to learn from someone who's been in the industry for a very long time or may not even be receptive to it.
Mhm.
Their tutelage for me has allowed me to, um, has saved me from some pitfalls. There are some things that I had to experience, of course, on your journey, but I I would not have it any other way because their OJT, their on and just their knowledge, what they have poured out and continuously pour out, I am eternally grateful for. So keep your eyes and your ears open. Always listen. You know, um, that's that's it. And don't be afraid to challenge yourself. Um, get behind the camera. You got to diversify.
Gotcha.
We're not in the era anymore that you can just stay in your one lane of just being a singer or what have you. You have to diversify. So yeah, that's what I would say.
Okay.
Hmm.
That's good. That's some really good when you say challenge yourself, what do you mean? So as a singer, don't just sing, do more.
I'm just saying, do more. Um, Challenge yourself. I know you know this. I don't just sing lead. I also sing back. And I know that's hard for some singers to do, especially if they are lead singers. Not every lead singer can be a background singer, but um, you want to challenge. I would say challenge yourself. That's one regard you need to challenge yourself in because you'll learn how to listen um, to, but also when it's your time to be up front, you know what it is that you want to hear or that you need. Also, challenge yourself in the area of learning sound. You may not become an expert in it, but learn enough about it so you'll know what you are looking for. What you want to hear. And you can communicate that to someone. Challenge yourself to listen to all types of music and not just vocal music. I listen to a lot of instrumentals. I love Terrence Blanchard, of
Yeah.
course, the Marsalis brothers. I still listen to classical music. I listen to instrumentals. I listen to show tunes. Um, read more, I would say, because that allows you from a songwriting standpoint. What are you reading that helps you in your imagination in songwriting, and that you won't necessarily run into writer's block? Um, Challenge yourself to be in the PA.
Okay. What do you mean by that?
I mean, because a lot of times, um, you people don't understand. They think that this person is the PA is just you're there to get the coffee or you're there to do this, but they're actually there to help you be the best that you can be.
Mm,
So step outside of yourself, and understand, okay, this person is actually here to help me.
okay.
Um, and also, what I've learned on the theater side is it's okay to say, I don't know, I need help, or this is overwhelming or too much for me to handle. No one will look at you crazy. No one will talk about you or shouldn't talk about you behind your back or what have you.
You
But it's
sure?
better for you. They shouldn't. But it's better for you to say I don't know or I need help, um, because it's a relay race. I'm waiting for you to pass that baton. If you pass it and you're holding it up because you're afraid to ask for help or say I don't know, then the whole team can lose and
Right.
possibly lose really quick. So I would also say develop as much thick skin as possible.
Yes, God.
Okay.
That's the truth.
A no doesn't mean that you don't have talent. It's just that it's a certain look that they may be looking for or a
Mhm.
they may be looking for. Um, and then, you know, just be willing to adapt also because
Yeah,
it's ever changing.
that's good.
There's always something going on, you
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
That's good. I think a lot of people are turned off by the no's.
Mhm.
Most artists that you hear of, or even actors and actresses, they'll tell you that they had to go through this long line of no's before they got to that one yes.
One yes.
And that
Yeah.
one yes was the thing that kind of propelled them. But it took
Mhm.
time to get there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so don't rush your clock because you feel like time is running out. Time is never running out. It's not. You just
Not at
have to
all.
keep going no matter
Mhm.
what. And if you love it, you will. If you don't, you'll stop. It's over.
Right. And don't look for how many people are in the audience.
Mm. Ooh.
It's not about people, it's about the person
Mm-hmm.
that's in the audience because one person can change your whole trajectory of your entire life, your entire career. So if you focus on reaching, if I've done my assignment to reach that one person in the audience, I've done what I'm supposed to do. But if you're getting caught up in everybody else in the audience, you're not gonna last.
See, and I think that's some. I hope everybody's paying attention to that because we think the more people in the audience, the better the opportunity. You never know. That
Never.
one person sitting in that audience could be the person who give you the shot that you've been looking for your entire
Mm,
life. So every performance, give it everything you got.
yes. Yes. Yes.
Everything you got. I love it. Yes. That is the honest to God truth. And I know sometimes it's more difficult to perform your best when it's only a couple of people. It seems like that the more intimate the gathering, the harder it is.
Yeah.
The nerve. But yeah, you every time you step on that stage, you need to act like it's like 10,000 people out there.
Mhm.
That's good. That's
Mhm.
good. Thank you for that. So
Yeah,
we're
you're
gonna we're gonna take a little time and we're gonna play some games. We're gonna
okay.
so people could get to
And
know
put
you a little bit better.
my game hat on.
Let's have some fun. So we're gonna start off with the first one. The first game is called Fave Rapid Fire. All I'm gonna
Okay.
do is I'm giving you 5 seconds to tell me your favorite, and I'm gonna give you a list of things. You got 5 seconds. Come off the
Okay.
top of the dome. The first thing that come to mind.
The pressure. Okay.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, what's your favorite food?
You want the actual dish?
Whatever your favorite food is, whatever it is.
My favorite food type is Italian, but don't kill me. But of course, because I'm from New Orleans, I'm supposed to say gumbo or jambalaya or
Creole. Ooh.
you know,
I'm not gonna talk
uh,
about you tonight.
don't treat me bad.
Did you say Italian?
I did.
All that cheese?
I know. I
Single?
know. Just I know. I'm.
You know what? No judgment, because until a few weeks ago, I was a cheese fanatic too.
Listen, we
Tell
we both we both crossing over to the, cause yeah, I had to retire the cheese too, but
Yeah,
uh
telling
huh.
my students they can't have it or they shouldn't, and I was weighing it out. I apologize. That's all right. It got me back though. All right, so okay, Italian. All right, so what's
Hmm.
your favorite music genre?
My favorite music genre. I don't have one.
Mm, you just eclectic. I like them all.
I like it. If it sounds good, it's like wait a minute now. Okay, yeah. It's funny.
Okay,
I got a little quick funny story. So my
okay.
best friend and I were in in the store in the Kroger, and they were playing "Put Me in Coach," and she was like, "How do you know the words to that song?" Center Field. They were playing it on the music in Kroger, and I was like, "You don't know that song, Jeff Foxworthy? You don't know that?"
Wow. So, all right. So then I got to ask you this: what
Okay,
is the song that you're embarrassed to say you like?
wait. You say it one more time.
What is the song that you're embarrassed to say you like?
The song that the song that I'm embarrassed to say that I like. Oh,
Like
that's
an example for me, one of my songs would be "I'm sexy and I know it," like,
oh,
or just like shameful, or song with no words, Gangnam Style.
oh, dang, that's a tough
Uh
one.
oh, I think somebody trying to tell you the song.
Don't do it. So that's okay. That's really her favorite song. Okay. Um, see, that's why you can't have everybody tuning in because
They tell
with
all
her
your business.
all your business. That's really her favorite song. That's my best friend. But yeah, that's her favorite song. But yeah, yeah. Um,
It's okay. You can say you like it.
mm, mm, yeah,
So is that's not it?
that's not it. A
Uh-oh.
song that I'm embarrassed that I know. Oh, that's a tough one.
Uh-oh.
I don't know all words.
See, that's what friends are for, to tell us the truth.
Mm, right.
And you know what?
It's not that, you
Maybe I should
know,
play that song and so we could test you and how.
no, no. Please don't. She's gonna jump on the camera. She will jump on the camera and song. Uh um ah,
That's funny.
that is a tough one.
Really? Okay. So I'm gonna let you
Tough
think
one.
about that one then.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you think
Yeah.
about it. Okay. So when you go karaoke, what's your favorite karaoke song to
My
sing?
favorite karaoke song to either Tell Me Something Good
Mm.
or How Did You Get Here?
Oh, wait a minute.
Mm.
So you can't say them two songs and not give us a taste of something.
Mm.
Yes. Look,
Mm.
God won't he do it for you? Yes, he will.
Well,
Thank you.
here's a little you ain't got no kind of feeling inside. Something that will sure enough set your stuff on fire. See, you refuse to put anything before your pride. Mm. What I got will knock your pride aside. Tell me something good.
Mm-mm.
Tell me that you like it. Oh, tell me something good. Hey, yeah. Tell me that you love me. Yeah. Yeah.
Look, that is one of my favorites. Well, I say that about all songs, but I am a huge Shaka Khan fan.
Uh huh.
Lo-
Yes.
that
Love
sound.
me some Shaka.
Yes.
That soul funk is it do something
Look,
to you.
Shaka will scream on you real quick, huh?
Okay. Okay.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna let the other one go for now. I ain't gonna. I'm not gonna say nothing about the other song. I'm gonna, but I might bring it up a little bit
Mm.
again later. That's another one that was a good one. I wouldn't mind hearing. But anyway,
Mm.
she's like, you ain't asked me about all this. What? Okay, so okay, so if you had to choose a favorite person,
hmm
who would that be?
In general or
In general.
entertainment?
In general.
In general, a
Hmm.
favorite person. I would just say my mom.
That's cool.
Yeah, my mom. She's um in her silent strength, but I have seen my mom just
Mm,
warrior. Um she's just an all around amazing person, you know. And she asks for anything,
mm-hmm,
but she is always willing to give. She's always encouraging.
mm-hmm.
Um, my girl. I can pick up the phone, girl, what didn't happen today? But my mom, yeah, I love her so much.
It's amazing how we fight with our parents when we're younger, but when we get older, they become like your best friend.
hmm And then
That's
you start looking like them when you get older.
I guess so. I don't
Right.
subscribe to that because I
You,
don't see
you
it.
you don't subscribe to it? Oh, okay.
Mm-mm. I know my mama gonna say something in a second, I promise. But I don't see it. Yeah, one day, amen. Okay, so what's your favorite movie?
Imitation of life.
Mm. Oh, you took us back.
Yeah.
Wow,
hmm
okay. That's a good one. I
Yeah.
haven't seen that in a while. Might have to
It's
pull that
yeah.
up soon.
It's a good one.
Okay.
hmm
So who's your favorite actor, actress?
My favorite actor, actor, actress. On females, it is a tie between Angela Bassett and Meryl Streep.
Okay. Two phenomenals.
Yeah, and male um, actors, um, it is a tie between, and rest in peace to Chadwick, but Jamie
Mhm.
Foxx. Jamie embodies a character,
I agree.
you know,
I
his,
totally agree.
yeah, yeah.
Like the performance he did in Ray, I
hmm
forgot it was him.
hmm Yeah,
Like I honestly thought you really believed that you were looking at Ray Charles.
right.
That was some of the best acting.
hmm
And the same thing with Chadwick. Like
Yeah.
when you watch 42
hmm
and Marshall, it was like James Brown. This man,
Listen,
look, he
come on now.
like it takes a certain kind of actor or actress to be able to portray another human
Right.
like that as
hmm
if it were them. Same thing with Angela Bassett and Tina Turner.
hmm
I didn't
You then
realize until
and then
Tina actually came on at the end.
at the end, right.
That's what you call phenomenal acting. So
hmm
I agree with you on both of those, all three of those, all four of those, because Meryl Streep, I love her.
Yeah.
I love her. All right, so do we have a celebrity crush? Is there a celebrity crush in the room?
Celebrity crush. Blair Underwood.
Really?
Yes.
Blair. Okay. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Which movie did it for you?
It probably started at Set It Off.
I knew that was coming. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Started at Set It Off.
Okay.
Yeah. hmm
Yeah. Yeah. And set it off. He was quite nice. Amen.
Right.
Okay, that's cool. So I'm gonna the second game I want to do with you,
Hmm.
is called On the Spot. So you're a songwriter.
Hmm.
So I'm going to give you a topic. I'm going to give you
Okay.
like 30 seconds, and I want you to
Okay.
come up with a melody or a chorus, a hook, or something around this particular topic. Okay?
Okay. Hmm.
So I want you
Uh
don't
oh, she about to get me. She that laugh, that lean back laugh. Uh oh, let me.
because I'm curious at what you would come up with. I want you to create a little small song, jingle, whatever you want to call it, about Blair Underwood.
Oh Lord. Mm. Let me see.
Oh,
Whew.
see, on the spot.
Uh,
Look, this is so much fun for me.
I know. Okay. I can't where I want to go. Okay.
Okay,
I gotta let me get a melody in my head.
okay.
Um,
Y'all get ready. This about to be fun. I'm
it's
I'm
about to be,
enjoying this. I hope
you
y'all are
know.
enjoying the night.
Okay. Okay. I know what I want to do. People. I'm not giving out the link no more. um.
Whatever, just all right off the dome, off
Okay.
the top of your head.
Okay. Um. Okay. All right. Some like it butter brown. Some like it brown, but I like it black like my coffee. Ooh, smooth chocolate. The darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Oh, you got it. Ooh, yeah. I don't know. No.
Wait, I said yes, ma'am. Yes, the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Come on, ah, yes, I likes that. And see, makes you think, huh?
It makes you
Mm-hmm.
think. Yeah.
So on that note, that's gonna bring us to your second song. I want to
Yes.
hear. I look, you gave us a little teaser with that song right there. So now let's let's hear something that you know all of, that you can blow with, and you can share your gift with us again tonight.
All right.
Man, I'm excited. So tell us, what's the name of this song you're singing?
So it's Here's to Life. We're staying in the jazz vein or jazz genre. Here to Life is actually one of my favorite songs. It actually has the same message as Freedoms, but it's more along the lines of not living in regret.
Okay,
So,
and who's this one by?
Shirley Horn.
All right, y'all, look, get ready. We got Toya here singing Here's to Life
Yeah.
by Shirley Horn. All right, mama, take it.
All right. Da 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 da. Oh, yeah. That don't need it. Oh, no complaints and no regrets. Believe in chasing dreams and placing bets. Though I have learned that all you give is all you get. So give it all you've got. Ah, I've had my share, I've drank my fill. And even though I'm satisfied, I'm hungry still to see what's down another road on the hill and do it all again. So here's to life and every joy it brings. Yes, here's to life. Oh, dreamers and their dreams. It's funny how life just flies. A love can go from warm hellos to sad goodbyes and leave you with the memories you've left behind to keep your winters warm. Oh, but there is no yes to yesterday, and who knows what tomorrow brings or takes away. As long as I'm still in the game, I want to play for laugh, for life, for love. Yes, here's to life, here's to life, and every joy it brings. Yes, here's to life, da 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 da, to dreamers and their dreams. May all your storms be weathered, and all that's good get better. Here's to life, here's to love, here's to you. May all your storms be weathered, and all that's good get better. Here's to life, here's to love, here's to you. Oh, here's to you. May all your storms be weathered, and all that's good get better. Here's to life, here's to love, here's to you.
That was absolutely amazing.
Thank you,
I
ma'am.
like now you got me wanting to go look at that and listen to that song.
Yes.
You got me
Shirley
already.
Horn originally wrote it um by so many people.
Yeah.
Anita Wilson's version is probably my favorite version.
I love
Uh,
Anita Wilson.
hmm
Yeah. Okay. So you've
Yeah.
given me a lot of homework to do. I got a song to go look for and let us see.
Mhm.
Now I gotta pull, Shaka is already on my list. I listen to
Uh-huh.
all things Shaka all the time. Anyway, uh, let's see. Now I got some Shirley Horn I need to get. Okay,
Yes.
and
Mhm.
he gave me a whole bunch of other things I need to think about making sure I do my best, no matter how many people are in the audience, no
Yeah.
matter how many people are watching. You always
Mhm.
give your all, because you never know when
You
that
never
moment
know.
will arrive. Man,
Yes.
Toya, you have been such an inspiration tonight. I
Thank
am
you.
so appreciative of you coming.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
for
I
gracing
thank
us
you.
with
It's
your
an
time.
honor to be here. For having me. Thank you.
Nah, so I like to end. I know I asked you for some encouragement earlier, but I like to end with the show with that as well. Where I know somebody who may not have been on earlier that's on now, and they're
Mhm.
at the verge of like, this is not happening for me. I want to give up. I don't know what's going on, but I don't know why it's taken so long for this to happen for me. Can you give them a little encouragement before we go, so we can end on that note, so people understand that it takes time to develop, but
Yes.
when it's your turn, it's coming. Are
Yes.
you ready?
Right. I would absolutely say do not rush it. Take your time. Enjoy the journey because there are a lot of things that you will laugh about, cry about when you get to where you're trying to get to, but don't rush it and miss out on the journey because there are a lot of great experiences on the journey. Also, one thing someone told me is um, be you, be yourself. There are a lot of carbon copies out there, and we don't need to see anymore. So we
Mm.
need. So that's what I want to leave. Just
Ooh,
be you.
I'd
You
like
know.
to reiterate that.
Yeah.
She said, there's a lot of carbon copies out there. We don't need another.
Mm-mm.
Be you.
Be
Oh,
you.
that's an Instagram quote, a Facebook quote, a
Right.
Twitter quote. That needs to be out there. There are enough carbon copies out there. Be you. I love it.
Mhm.
Thank you. Once again, thank you so much. This has been an exciting evening. This has been an interesting evening. I've learned a lot. I'm excited about what's coming up for you. Got anything in the works coming up? Anything going on?
So we are. I mentioned Jazz Matters earlier. That is the nonprofit that I am a part of. We there she goes again. So we will be. We have a website that if you want to know more about jazz and jazz artists. So you want to follow Jazz Matters ATL, and we also have a virtual concert series that launching very soon. Um, and I'll keep you guys informed coming very soon on the songwriting and
Mm-hmm.
the name drop when I am allowed to drop the name or what have you for you guys to listen out. Um, and that's what's coming up for me.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
you guys definitely be on the lookout. Jazz Matters ATL. She gonna come back and let us know who she writing for.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
it's it's a big deal, because now I want to know. I'm gonna be patient, but I want to know. And I'm gonna put it out there that you're gonna work on this album,
I
whether
am
it be however many genres you want it to be, but you're
right.
gonna work on it and get it done.
Yes, ma'am. I have my
Okay.
marching orders. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Because I'm
Mhm.
looking forward to it. I
Yes.
would not mind having that blasting in my house, that voice blasting in my house. Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate it. But yes, I am getting to work on it.
Thank
Yes.
you. And so I know the best friend is watching. So Nicole Pringle, can you make sure she get that done, please? Thank you. I appreciate your help on that. All right. So, you guys, thank you once again. It has been an amazing night. I appreciate you all for watching. Don't forget, next week on Monday night, Spotlight Live, where I'll be having an artist of the week and I'll be singing all of their music. And then next Tuesday night, got another artist for you guys that you don't want to miss. Look, this guy who's coming. He is coming, and he's a gospel artist. And look, he gonna sing the house down. So y'all get ready for next week. Same time, same place, different artists. I love you guys so much. Thank you once again, Toya. I appreciate it. We're gonna get back with you really soon so we can do an
Yes,
update because I
ma'am.
need to know the name of this person you writing for.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna be
Mm-hmm.
nosy. I'm just, if you get a phone call, be calling people too.
No, no
But
problem.
all right, love you guys. Mwah!
Bye. Thank
Smooches.
you.